In today's high-stakes world of modern warfare, battles no longer play out solely on traditional battlefields. Instead, they are increasingly fought in the shadows, where covert assassinations are reshaping the rules of conflict. These precise, calculated strikes are dismantling leadership, sowing fear, and destabilizing nations. From Moscow to Tehran, no leader, however fortified, is truly safe. But what drives these operations? How are they executed with such precision? And what do they reveal about the future of global conflict? Could Vladimir Putin, one of the most heavily guarded leaders in the world, be next? In this video, we delve into the extraordinary story of Ukraine's daring operation that eliminated General Igor Kirillov, a high-ranking Russian figure accused of war crimes in the heart of Moscow. We'll also explore how Israel's Mossad demonstrated similar precision in the elimination of a Hamas leader in Tehran, offering a glimpse into the growing dominance of intelligence-driven warfare. The modern era has ushered in a new kind of warfare, one that blends advanced technology, psychological strategy, and audacious tactics. Assassinations are no longer just tools of revenge or justice. They are strategic weapons that can alter the course of conflicts. To understand how we arrived at this moment, we must look to history, the history of assassinations in warfare. Assassinations have always been a part of warfare, dating back to ancient times. Leaders such as Julius Caesar, targeted by a conspiracy within his own Senate, illustrate how power struggles have long been resolved through targeted killings. The medieval period saw assassins from secretive sects, such as the Nizari Ismailis, striking fear into rulers across the Middle East. In the 20th century, assassinations took on a more calculated and political dimension. The Cold War era was marked by covert operations, with intelligence agencies like the CIA and KGB orchestrating high-profile eliminations to advance their geopolitical agendas. Examples include the attempted assassinations of Fidel Castro and the successful elimination of Congolese leader Patrice Lumumba. These historical precedents laid the groundwork for the sophisticated, intelligence-driven operations we see today. Unlike their predecessors, modern assassinations are precise, efficient, and often leave little evidence behind, a hallmark of advanced technology and meticulous planning. On December 17, 2024, in the heart of Moscow, a city long considered impenetrable, an explosion shattered more than just the tranquility of Russia's capital. It dismantled the myth of its invulnerability. The target? Lieutenant General Igor Kirillov, head of Russia's chemical, radiological, and biological weapons unit. Kirillov wasn't just a high-ranking officer. He was a symbol of Russia's brutal tactics, an accused war criminal held responsible for deploying banned chemical weapons during the invasion of Ukraine. This wasn't a random attack. It was a meticulously orchestrated operation that delivered a chilling message: no one is untouchable. Kirillov was more than a general. He was a linchpin in Russia's military hierarchy and a propagandist for Kremlin disinformation. Sanctioned by Britain in October 2024 for his role in deploying chemical choking agents like chloropicrin, Kirillov had become the face of Russia's violations of the Geneva Convention. Ukrainian courts had already tried him in absentia, finding him guilty of war crimes. But Ukraine's response extended beyond legal condemnation. This operation was not just an act of justice. It was a strategic masterstroke aimed at crippling Russia's war machinery. As a military analyst explains, targeting Kirillov disrupted Russia's chain of command, sending a resounding signal. Even in the heart of Moscow, those who orchestrate atrocities are not safe. This wasn't just about punishing the guilty. It was a demonstration of Ukraine's ability to strike at the very core of Russian power. The brilliance of the operation lay in its ingenuity. The weapon, a seemingly ordinary scooter, rigged with a compact 300-gram explosive device. Months of meticulous planning ensured that the bomb components were smuggled into Moscow in small, undetectable shipments. By blending into the city's urban landscape, operatives used everyday items as instruments of precision warfare, a tactic that underscores the evolution of covert operations. The scooter bomb was a marvel of simplicity and effectiveness. Triggered by a phone call, the device delivered a directional blast that maximized lethality while minimizing collateral damage. This operation was not just a tactical success, it was a psychological strike. It forced Russia to confront its vulnerabilities and sent shockwaves through its leadership. The message to war criminals and their enablers was unmistakable. You are not safe, even in the most fortified corners of the world. While Ukraine's strike on General Kirillov showcased bold innovation on the battlefield, another operation thousands of miles away exemplified covert precision. Israel's Mossad, a name synonymous with espionage brilliance, recently conducted a daring assassination targeting a senior Hamas leader, Ismail Haniyeh, in Tehran. Iran's capital, a city under heavy surveillance and formidable security, seemed an improbable setting for such a daring operation. Yet, Mossad operatives breached these defenses with remarkable precision, leveraging modified communication devices to neutralize their target. This mission highlighted a critical evolution in modern warfare. Intelligence, creativity, and precision now surpass brute force in reshaping the battlefield. Drawing from the book Target Tehran, How Israel is Using Sabotage, Cyber Warfare, Assassination, and Secret Diplomacy to Stop a Nuclear Iran and Create a New Middle East, co-authored by Eviatar and Yona Jeremy Bob, the story delves into Mossad's long-running campaign against Iran's nuclear ambitions. The book reveals not only the assassination of nuclear scientists, but also the intricate web of alliances Mossad has woven across the Middle East to bolster its diplomatic fight against Iran's pursuit of nuclear power. This operation in Tehran demonstrated Mossad's mastery of blending high-tech tools with psychological warfare. By striking a Hamas leader in the heart of Iran's capital, Israel sent an unmistakable signal. No location is beyond reach. As Eviatar notes, the most surprising discovery during my research was the extent to which Mossad is deeply entrenched in Iran. The psychological impact was swift and profound, compelling Iranian leadership to confront their vulnerabilities and intensifying paranoia within their ranks. The psychological impact of these operations cannot be overstated. For leaders like Putin, knowing that their adversaries can strike deep within their strongholds creates a climate of fear and isolation. Reports suggest that following Kirillov's assassination, security measures in Moscow were significantly tightened. Putin, already known for his paranoia, has reportedly increased his use of body doubles and further retreated from public appearances. These operations extend far beyond the tactical. For Russia, the assassination of Kirillov wasn't just a loss of a military leader. It was a symbolic blow to their sense of invulnerability. For Iran, the loss of a Hamas leader in Tehran sent shockwaves through their security apparatus, forcing them to confront their own weaknesses. As modern warfare evolves, so too do the ethical and legal dilemmas it presents. Are assassinations legitimate acts of war, or do they border on terrorism? International law remains ambiguous on these issues, and the growing prevalence of targeted killings raises urgent questions about accountability and oversight. These operations are not just tactical decisions, they are statements of intent. Assassinations like those in Moscow and Tehran are designed to destabilize leadership, erode morale, and shift the balance of power. But they also carry the risk of escalation, potentially dragging other nations into conflict. The future of warfare. As we look to the future, it is clear that intelligence, technology, and ingenuity will continue to redefine the battlefield. From drones and improvised devices to cyber attacks and AI-driven operations, the tools of modern warfare are as diverse as they are effective. For Ukraine, the elimination of General Kirillov demonstrated their resilience and innovation in the face of a larger adversary. For Israel, Mossad's operation in Tehran reaffirmed its status as a global leader in intelligence warfare. The question remains, who might be next? Could Vladimir Putin, one of the world's most heavily guarded leaders, become a target? And what would such a strike mean for the future of global conflict? The age of untouchable leaders is over, and modern warfare has entered a new frontier where precision and strategy reign supreme. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of modern warfare. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth discussions on the strategies shaping our world. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What is the future of assassinations in warfare, and can anyone truly remain untouchable in today's conflicts? Until next time, stay informed and vigilant.